Shalom Chavarim, this is Richard Solomon, and this will be my tutorial on how to use Blendspace, a multimedia presentation tool. Well, the first thing you'll want to do is you want to join Blendspace by going to this website, www.blendspace.com, and clicking on Join Here. Now, I have already joined Blendspace, and this is my account, and I've made a couple lessons on Join Space that I'll show you in a moment. Here is a lesson I did on the topic of what is Judaism, and also web tools related to Judaism. See, the topic here is Judaism and web tools. All right. Now, I would like you to notice that if you want to create specific lessons for your classes, you click right over here. Okay. And you can determine what sources your classes would receive. And there's also a gallery of different content areas that you can use as well. But I thought it would be interesting to show you what I did on a Blendspace that I just created on Passover. Now, with Blendspaces, you have a lot of different resources. You have YouTube, which you can check. You have Google. You have just a whole bunch of different sources that you can use, and I'm not going to go over all of the different sources, but you do have a lot of sources, including sources from your own computer that you can include. All right, so I thought that might be of interest to you. Now, the first thing I did was I created a text in the first tile. And you can edit the text by going here, and then you just write on the text. And you have the opportunity to use this editor that we have discussed in other web tools. So here is what this simply says is this is part of a tutorial or demonstration how to use Blendspace for Judaic instruction and staff development. And notice if you click here, you get to the edit. Okay. Now, what's interesting here is I went to where you insert a web page, okay, and I inserted a URL that I had found on Passover and clicked here, and this is what we ended up with. Okay, so if you actually click on this, you will actually get to the exact page on Pesach and preparations and the Seder and all kinds of interesting things. So let's just close that. So this actually takes you to the particular website you want to do. Now here is a YouTube I found about Pesach, and I just clicked on YouTube, right? And I wrote the word Passover, and I found this particular YouTube. I'll play it for you for a moment. And all you do, by the way, is you just drag it into the tile. Okay, so let's give. Oh yes, so here's the one that I probably had done. But let's say you wanted to add a tile. I'll just add a row here, okay? And let's say I wanted to have this one. So here it is, no problem. And now here is a YouTube on how to host a Passover service. If you want to add a description, you just write YouTube on how to create a Seder. See how that's done? Oh, for some reason it didn't exactly. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's working. By the same token, I went to Vimeo, because there is a Vimeo choice, or there's a Flickr choice, but there is a Vimeo choice over here as well. And you click on it, and you can actually hear this wonderful rendition from Fountainheads. So I'll just stop that. Working through another day. I can't. Well, let's go back. And here is a image I got from Google Images. And you can do that by going over here and clicking on here, and then you take one of the images. And you can find as many images as you like, and if you find one you like, you just bring it into one of those tiles. And finally, I shared a tag Seder plate that I really liked, that I had created some time ago, and put the URL here underneath where you would insert a web image, and we found this. So what have we said? Basically, Blendspace is a wonderful multimedia tool that enables Judaic teachers and students to place on tiles different kinds of data, text, data from your Google Drive, data from your Dropbox, data from your computer, YouTube, Google, Flickr pictures, etc. And I invite you to try this. Thank you so much.